Welcome back. Today on the show, we are going to learn everything you need to know about RESPs. We have Julia Liebing joining us from Abbott Wealth Management. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Yes, this is Julia's first time joining us. We've seen so many of the other members of Abbott with us, but you are a new face, so welcome to Midday. Yes, so getting into those screenshots that we have, why is it so important to open up an RESP?
Well, it's definitely important to plan for the future, and education is definitely something that most people think that their kids will pursue in the future. And it's a great plan that the government has. So it's a tax-deferred savings plan, and just helps save for a child's post-secondary education. The contributions and grants actually grow within the plan tax-free until the time that they're taken out of the plan. And the government provides different incentive grants.
I hear that sometimes the government will match your contributions. Is that the case?
Yes.
Does it depend on who you go with to invest your money as to whether or not that actually is the case, or does the government match all grants?
They will match regardless.
Oh, good.
But there are some different types of RESP plans.
Okay.
So there's individual, family, and group.
Okay.
The group ones are a little bit different in their different structure than the individual and the family. So the individual and the family plans are a little bit more flexible.
Okay.
Those ones have those different government grants that are offered. So the family plan, anyone can open one of these for someone that's related to them by blood or adoption.
Okay.
And then the individual ones, anyone can open those up. For a child, any child, someone can open one for their friends' kids, or the family ones. It can be like your sister, open one for your kids, or you can open one for your kids.
Can you open one for yourself? I've never even thought about it.
There wouldn't really be a huge benefit to that, honestly, because the grants actually are the main perk of the plan, and those are only payable based on certain ages.
Okay.
So one of the main ones, so the Canada Education Savings Grant, that one is payable up until the beneficiary age 17. And the government matches 20% of what you put into there.
Okay.
And then the annual maximum on that grant is $500 per beneficiary.
Okay.
And then, so to max out that contribution, you put in $2,500 each year, but the lifetime maximum on that one is $7,200.
Okay. And I'm assuming that the earlier you start these RESPs, the better shape you're in, because that interest compounds and continues to roll back into the investment.
Definitely.
So, you know, if you start when your kids are born or within the first year, you have until they're 18 before they're thinking about university. That's 18 years of that growing.
Definitely. And if you do miss out on maximizing out those grants, there's actually ways to catch that up.
Okay.
So you can max out your current year, and then once you've done that, you've had that $2,500 of contributions to go in, then you can actually go back 1 year at a time to recoup those grants.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
so
good.
it's really good.
Did we go through all the screens? I'm assuming that we have.
Not quite yet.
Okay, let's get the next one.
So to take the money out of the plan, you want to take that out as an educational assistance payment, and that utilizes the grant and the growth first instead of taking those contributions. So if you don't use all the money in the RESP, then the grants actually have to go back to the government. So that's actually a common misconception about RESPs, is that you lose all the money, but you only lose the grant money.
Okay.
So the contributions that you have put in, or say your parents have put in for your kid, those actually will go back to you or to your child if they don't utilize that.
Okay, good to know, good to know. And then this is a good question, because you know what, a lot of people have the best of intentions. They get the RSPs and then the child decides, you know what, I'm going to do things a little bit differently than go to post-secondary. What happens then?
Exactly. Yeah, so if they don't end up going to school, then as long as they fit the criteria to take it out not for school, and if they're not eligible for that educational assistance payment, then you can take it out as long as the plan has been open for 10 years and the beneficiary is over 21.
Okay.
Then you can take it out. It's paid to the subscriber, though, so that whoever opened the RESP as taxable income.
Okay.
So that's the only downfall there. But you have taxable income on that because you've grown that money.
Yes.
And you can minimize tax consequences by rolling it over into an RDSP, so a registered disability savings plan. But that has to be the same beneficiary as our ESP.
Okay, so we're looking at an example here.
Yeah, so this is just an example of if you were to maximize for that Canada Education Savings Grant, so you have that $7,200 in government grants, you've put in over the lifetime of the plan, $45,360, and then just some income earned there. So you have a total balance of $70,000 in the account after 17 years.
So that's after, like, through the course of birth to graduation.
Exactly.
So good to think in advance. If you haven't already, you should absolutely contact your financial person and make an appointment. Make sure that you're doing the best for your children. Julia, thank you for being here today.
Thank you very much, Susan.
If you have any questions about this, info@abbottwealth.com. We're back after a quick break. Stay with us.